Okay, so in this class we solve some numerical problems on atoms. Okay, now to the first one. The angular momentum of an electron revolving in third orbit of hydrogen atom is okay. The angular momentum of electron revolving in third orbit of hydrogen atom. Okay, whatever it is, the angular momentum mvr is always equal to, according to Bohr's model of atom, the angular momentum of an electron revolving in a particular orbit or stationary orbit is equal to nh by 2 pi, integral multiples of h by 2 pi. So here it is given as third orbit, so we have to take n equal to 3. So this is angular momentum J or L equal to 3h by 2 pi, that is 6.625 10 power minus 34 by 2 into 3.14, that is 3 into 6.625 10 power minus 34 by, it is 6.28. So if you take these two as approximately equal to 1, then we will get 3.105 10 power minus 34 joule second. Now the next one. Energy of an electron in the second orbit of hydrogen atom is E, and the energy of electron in the third orbit of helium will be energy of an electron in the second orbit of hydrogen atom is E, and energy of electron in the third orbit of helium will be, okay. Now we have given that the electron energy in the second orbit, so we have En is equal to minus 13.6 by n square electron volt. This is for hydrogen atom. Okay, given the electron is in second orbit, that means E2. So E2 is equal to 13.6 by 2 square, that is minus 13.6 by 4, that is minus 3.4 electron volt. So assume that this energy is E. So this is given as E is equal to minus 3.4 electron volt, that is given. Now we have to calculate that is second orbit of hydrogen is given as E. That means this is given as E. So E is equal to minus 3.4 electron volt. Now for the third orbit of helium atom. So for helium atom, En is equal to, already we have derived that equation, Z square into minus 13.6 by N square. For hydrogen atom, Z is 1, so we can directly write like this. So but here it is third orbit. So assume that E dash, take it as E dash is equal to Z. For helium atom, Z is equal to 2. So we can write 4, 2 square is 4 into minus 13.6 by 9, because third orbit. So 3 square is 9. So this equal to 4 by 9 into minus 13.6. But 13.6 is equal to 4E. Okay. From this equation, this equal to E. So 13 points minus 13.6 is equal to 4 into capital E. Now we are substituting here, E dash is equal to 4 by 9 and 13.6 is equal to 4E. That is 16 by 9E. Therefore, E dash is equal to 16 by 9 into E. So based on this similar one, third one, energy of hydrogen atom in the nth orbit is E power En. Then the energy of nth orbit of single ionized helium is okay. Energy of hydrogen atom in nth orbit is En, then the energy of nth orbit of single ionized helium. So for hydrogen atom, En is equal to, we can write minus 13.6 by N square electron volt. So this is given the equation. Now for the nth orbit of single ionized helium, so if you take it as E dash N, then we can write it as Z square into minus 13.6 by N square. that is Z square into 13.6 n square is En. But Z for helium atom, the number of protons in the helium atom is 2. So Z is equal to 2 for helium. So En dash is equal to 4 En. Now fourth one, the electron in hydrogen atom makes a transition from n equal to n1 to n equal to n2 state. The time periods of electron in initial state n1 is 8 times that in the final state n2. The possible values of n1 and n2 are: number 1, n1 equal to 3, n2 equal to 1. Second option, n1 equal to 4, n2 equal to 2. Third option, n1 equal to 2, n2 equal to 4. Fourth option, n1 equal to 1, n2 equal to 8. The question is, the electron in hydrogen atom makes a transition from n equal to n1 to n equal to n2 state. The time period of electrons in initial state is n1, is 8 times that in the final state n2. The possible values of n1. Given that electron makes transition from n1 to n2 state. So the time period of n1 state and n2 state is given. Okay, when electron is in a state, its frequency is proportional to 1 by n cube. Frequency, orbital frequency of an electron in a particular orbit is f is proportional to 1 by n cube. That means its orbital time period t is proportional to n cube, and this is given. So we can write T1 by T2 is equal to N1 by N2 whole cube. Okay, but it is given that N1 state is 8 times the final state. That means here we can write 8 by 1 is equal to N1 by N2 whole cube. Okay, given it is 8 times, time period is 8 times that of final state. So 8 by 1 equal to N1 by N2 8 3. That means from this equation we can write N1 by N2 is equal to 2 by 1. So N1 is equal to 2N2. Now from these we have to select the options. This N1 is not equal. If N1 is 4, N2 is 2. So this is valid. If N1 is 2, N2 is 4. This is not valid. So this is not valid. So the correct option is N1 equal to 4 and N2 equal to 2. Fifth one, a hydrogen atom in its ground state absorbs 10.2 electron volt energy. The orbital angular momentum is increased by okay. The question is, a hydrogen atom in its ground state absorbs 10.2 electron volt energy. The orbital angular momentum is increased by. Suppose electron in the ground state means its energy is E1, that equal to minus 13.6 by 1 electron volt. This is the energy of the electron in the ground state. Now it absorbs an energy 10.2 electron volt. That means the new energy becomes E2 is equal to minus 13.6 plus 10.2 electron volt. Okay, that means 10.2 electron volt of energy is added to the electron in this ground state. Now this energy becomes minus 13.6 plus 10, this 3.4 minus 3.4 electron volt. So now we can write it as E is equal to minus 13.6 by n square is equal to minus 3.4. Now from these we can calculate n square is equal to 13.6 by 3.4, that is 4 times, implies n is equal to 2. Okay, now n equal to 2. That means electron excites from n equal to 1 to n2 is equal to 2. That means from first state to second state. Now change in the, we have to calculate the orbital angular momentum is increased by change in orbital angular momentum, that is 2h by 2 pi minus 1h by 2 pi. So when it is in the ground state, its angular momentum is h by 2 pi. When it excites to the state 2, it is 2h by. So change in or increase in means equal to h by 2 pi. That is 6.625 10 power minus 34 by 2 into 3.14. That is approximately 6.625 10 power minus 34 by 6.28. That is approximately 1 point. So you can write it as 1.28 0.05 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Okay. So electron absorbing this energy excite to a state 2. So if it excites to a state 2, there is a change in its angular momentum, that is 2h by 2 pi minus in h. From this we can calculate. Now the sixth one, in terms of Rydberg constant or the wave number of first Balmer line is in terms of Rydberg constant or the wave number of first Balmer line. So actually for a transition wavelength 1 by lambda is equal to, we have this equation, r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, this is first given. This is the actual equation, and here we have to calculate Balmer series. So for Balmer series, n1 is 2, n2 is equal to 3, 4, etc. Okay. For first line, 1 by lambda is equal to n1 equal to 2, n2 equal to 3. So that you can write 1 by lambda is equal to r into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. That is r into 5 by 36. So 1 by lambda is equal to 5r by 36. Here they asked the wave number. Wave number means simply the reciprocal of wavelength. That means here only, reciprocal of wavelength. So therefore wave number is equal to 5r by 36. If they ask wavelength, we have to change 36 by 5r. But here they are asked wave number. So wave number is nothing but reciprocal of wavelength. That is, wave number is 5r by 36. Seventh one, if wavelength of first line first line of Balmer series in hydrogen atom is 6561 Armstrong. Then the wavelength of second line in the series will be the wavelength of first line of Balmer series in hydrogen atom is 6561 Armstrong. The wavelength of second line in the series will be okay. Now for Balmer series, actually we have this equation 1 by lambda is R into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, for Balmer series, n1 is 2, n2 is equal to 3, 4, etc. Okay, for first line 1 by lambda 1 equal to R into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9, because for first line n1 is 2, n2 is equal to 3. So from this we can write 5R by 36. So 1 by lambda 1. Now for second line, n1 is 2, n2 is 4. So we can write it as 1 by lambda 2 is equal to R into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. That is R into 12 minus 4, 12 by 4 into 16, 4 1 and that is 3R by 16. Now we have to find lambda 2. Okay, 1 by lambda 1 by lambda 2, that is equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1 is equal to 1 by lambda 1 is 5R by 36 into 1 by lambda 2 is 16 by 3R. R will get cancelled. That is lambda 2 is equal to 90 by 108 into 6561. And this is 6561 by 1.35 and that is 4847, I think. 4860 Armstrong. Now the eighth one. Wavelength of light emitted from second orbit to the first orbit in a hydrogen atom is. Okay. Given the wavelength of light emitted from second orbit to the first orbit in a hydrogen atom. That means given n1 is 1, n2 is 2. Okay. Now we have the relation 1 by lambda is r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. That is r into 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. That is r into 3 by 4. That is wavelength lambda is equal to 4 by 3 into 1 by r. Okay, actually 1 by r value is, you can substitute like this also, 10.97 into 10 power 6. This is 4 by 3 into 1 by 10.97, 10 power minus 6. This is 4 by 3. 1 by 10 means if it is 1 by exactly 1 by 10, we can write 0.1, but it is 97 is there, so 0.1 less than 0.1. That is 0.912 into 10 power minus 6. Now we can have 4 into, by cancelling this, 304. That is 0.304 into 10 power minus 6. 6, 1, 12. So 1.26 10 power minus 12 meter. Sorry, 0.0912 into 10 power minus 6, or we can write it as 10 power minus 3, 0.912 10 power minus 7. So we can cancel out 1.216 10 power minus 7 meter.